y'all. I'm Ashlyn.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Marla.
And we want you to mansplain baseball elsewhere. If you're watching on the video, this is Ripken. I'm sorry, I cannot control him.
His little feet.
Yeah, he's a 9-month-old Labradoodle, so, Anyway.
He wants to talk baseball.
Well, he's like, mention me, mention the Ironbird. Anyway, so of course he was named after. So we're doing something a little different for the next 3 episodes because the season is about to start and our lives have been chaotic. So we're going to do short little projections, infield, outfield, and pitching to get you revved up for our opening weekend. We'll say opening weekend.
Yes.
And so the very first one is the most important, as we all know, is the outfield, obviously.
Yeah. Outfields are crazy deep. It feels like always, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the past couple years because I've been paying more specific attention that they just feel crazy. Actually, it's a fact that this year they're loaded because outfielders make up 7 of the first 19 and 11 of the first 29 players in MLB.com's top 800 fantasy rankings for the year.
Oh.
So that's a good, don't ask math, all right? I don't know what percentage that is, but it's a good,
but it's a lot.
It's decent, all right?
Even though we played fantasy baseball last year, I never really figured it out, but I think it has to do with the hitting is a big part of it. And as we all know, if you have someone who can spam a homer, but maybe not do splits, you stick them in the outfield.
Exactly.
So I wanted to recap the outfielders, the biggest trades of the offseason for outfielders, because I know I didn't remember all of them. I'm sure somebody out there does, but good for you. So this is not in any particular order, but the Reds traded Jesse Winker to the Mariners for a whole, there's 6 different players in that trade, so I'm not going to list them all, but so he's no longer a Red. Kutch is now with the Brewers, which is weird.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, I don't like it, but better than the Phillies.
Than the Phillies.
So, yeah. I wish him well. The Cubs signed Seiya Suzuki, who is from the Nippon League in Japan, and he is supposedly, really good. I don't think he's, top tier in the MPB, but, fuck it, let's see what he can do. We lost Jock, obviously. He went from the Braves, and he was a free agent, signed with the Giants in the middle of March.
That's hilarious for Dodgers Twitter. They were all begging for him back, and they were like, "Fuck you, you're dead to me."
Right? You saw.
Turned on a
Probably
dime.
didn't help when he then came out and was like, honestly, I hope to win a World Series with this team too, because then I'm the only one who ever done it. That'd be pretty dope. I was like, I gotta hate you, bro.
Jock does not give
this
a
year,
fuck
though.
on Twitter. It is so
we
funny.
Got a repeat for
you can win later. Sorry.
Win later.
The Rockies signed. It just has outfielder / third baseman Chris Bryant. I was like, wait, why is he on here? I guess he does do outfield sometimes, so I'll throw him in there, whatever. And Castellanos is now at the Phillies, which is really
gonna suck.
His homers were already harbingers of terrible things. I can only imagine what's going to happen now that he's in Philadelphia. So batten down the hatches is what I'm saying. And AJ Pollock went to the White Sox for Kimbrel. Kimbrel's now a Dodger, so just like everybody else and their goddamn mother. So whatever.
Exactly.
You say the other day, Ashland, it was like
a graveyard for Braves.
Yeah.
They really love our sloppy seconds.
Yep.
But
I would too if we had just won. Hey, I'm just kidding. Wish you well. Good luck or whatever. Hope you suck.
I can't believe you.
No fun in the last episode.
Well, I don't know if you were done yet, but Austin Meadows joins his brother in the Tigers org. So
and the Tigers are another team that are sneaky stacked in the outfield. So
that doesn't mean they're do anything with it. Just a fair warning.
The Tigers are gonna.
You're trying.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited for both of y'all's AL teams. Actually, I'm very excited for Blue Jays, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
As far as other big name in the outfield. Big name news in the outfield. There we go. Tatis obviously is still out. He broke his wrist, which I don't remember if we talked about last time, but in case anyone needed reminding. Trout.
And then he scrubbed his Instagram.
And what?
He like scrubbed his Instagram.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he deleted all the posts of him having fun, supposedly. Like, I don't Instagram, but on Twitter they were like, he wiped it, basically.
That's probably good, actually.
Yeah.
So. And also we got Trout coming back, but he only played 36 games last year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested to see what he does. Not expecting him to like be cold or anything. I mean, it's fucking Mike Trout, but
right.
Yeah.
But it will be interesting because I mean, he's hurt last year. 2020 was obviously short.
So yeah, he hasn't played a whole season.
A full season since
2 years,
2019. Yeah, a long time ago.
But he's also like,
I mean, like I said,
player,
it's Mike fucking Trout. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yeah,
but like, it will be interesting.
Mm-hmm. At least he's not a pitcher because those can't be the best baseball player in the world. But anyway,
sure. Another outfielder who is always hurt is Byron Buxton. He plays for the Twins, and I copied this down. Can I just list the injuries that he's had in the past? I think since 2015. I think that sounds right. Left thumb issue, knee contusions, back spasms, groin strain, migraines, strained wrist, fractured toe, shoulder surgery after a wall, jumped out of nowhere, as they tend to do in the outfield, foot sprains, hamstring issues, and a hip strain. This man is falling apart at the seams, but he's still going out there doing the shit.
And he got extended too.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna keep my eye on him this season because, last year he had 4.5 WAR, not terrific, but it's good, especially for the Twins. What the hell are they doing? A little shade there, but yeah. So I love a guy who can take so many hits and keep getting back up. It'll be really interesting. So.
Yeah, bless his heart.
Yeah, I felt it.
Yeah, and I liked so Seattle's top prospect is
J-Rod.
Yeah,
I'm very excited. That's my
opening day. Sorry.
No, that's my like I'm excited for thing. I figured it would be someone else's too because like hello, but that's probably the thing I'm most excited for in the outfield that like doesn't involve either one of my teams because he's like fun to watch. He had like 13 bombs last year, which like I know is not insane, but whatever. He had 1 OPS. He's got good plate discipline, but also like he's really fucking fun. Like he has a chain that just says the J-Rod Show. Like he looks like
we love
he's
personality.
A personality guy.
We do love a
personality.
personality.
He is a personality guy. And
should we
Seattle might finally break it open? Like maybe, hopefully, it could happen. And they got a personality guy. Yeah, there you
go. Have we finalized our hot boy list? Is it too late? Can we add him as an up and comer? I feel like we should.
I would. I don't know if we've done it or not. We should ask Trev, but I'm with that.
72 DMs in this group. I'm just gonna go and find it while Ashlyn tells us about the Braves outfield.
Okay, so the Braves outfield, I'm gonna be real with y'all, leaves a lot to be desired, to be honest. We've got a hodgepodge of Rosario, Duvall, Dickerson, Ozuna, Heredia, and William Contreras that are going to make up. Yes, Willie C is going to be playing in the outfield some apparently because we do have 2 veteran catchers signed to like 2 more years, I believe. So he's got a while before he has to catch, barring like any insane injury or whatever, which hopefully, knock on some wood, doesn't happen.
Both our catchers are at least like 32 years old or something, though. So.
Yeah, they are both old. They are both old. 32. I'm 32. Anyways, but I don't have
it's sports years.
So it's fine. It's different. But also have the issue of like we don't have a true center fielder. Adam Duvall will be playing in center field to start the year for sure. He was not bad. He's not bad at center field. It's just not his like natural position. He gives us pretty good defense, but outside of him, the defense is just not really there, especially like with Ozuna and some of those guys. But it is what it is. We're assuming that when Ronnie comes back, he'll play center field. But again, that's not his natural position either. Like, he prefers right. So we don't have that. Maybe that's something that gets added at some point.
And honestly,
maybe
like, day you come back from an ACL, like, I mean, maybe it's not the time to start roaming center field.
True.
Yeah,
also,
maybe
great
take
point.
it easy.
Yeah.
So like it's not great, but like also wasn't great last year and we won the whole damn thing. So like, fuck it, we ride. It's gonna be fine.
And by the way, my difference maker is still Heredia, not for his play or whatever, but solely because of the chemistry he brings to the dugout. Like,
And like, some of those outfielders will obviously be swapping out for DH. I don't know what it will be like. Technically, Fangraphs has Alex Dickerson listed as our everyday DH, which I completely forgot that he was a Brave, to be real honest with you.
I think those days that there was like 4 trades at once, so we're just like,
I read it and I was like, who the hell is Alex Dickerson? And I clicked, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. But I'm sure it'll be like, Ozuna some of the time. I don't know what we're gonna do. Like I said, it leaves a lot to be desired. When Ronnie starts playing, he'll DH to begin with. We know that. Right. But we also know that he cannot come back for at least the first 10 days of the season because he's on the 10-day IL and it cannot be retroactive prior to opening day.
But we do play 14 games, like, days in a row. So
exactly. So it could be like, I mean, 10 days is only the 10 days. Like, that's not 2 weeks. So it could be quick that he's in the DH spot. I don't know. But I'm just going to be real and tell y'all that the outfield's not great. But also, it wasn't great last year. So it's fine. Nothing to worry about.
We'll get some random fucking person by the deadline who's going to switch the whole team chemistry. And
we'll get clear back. But also, I found it funny, speaking of fantasy rankings, Acuna was still ranked as 3rd.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, we can say in 10 days, we can say by May. I had heard early May. We don't know. And he's still ranked 3rd in fantasy. And I'm like, that's right.
Yeah, I was looking at fantasy, like the rankings and stuff too. If it's from fantasypros.com, which, I mean, it's not like DraftKings or whatever, but they have him 6th. And I think it's solely because he's still on the IL. Like, you know, you don't want him the first week or whatever. But they got like Soto's 1, Harper. They have Soto and Harper above Mookie Betts and Mike Trout, which is some clownery, but what the fuck ever. I didn't put it together.
I love Juan Soto, though, and I'm not scared to admit
I like Soto, but
I like him too. I'm going to buy his jersey as soon as he's not a Nat anymore.
I was reading some article today. Was it in Athletic? That said he's like on a Hall of Fame trajectory. I was like, motherfucker's been playing for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. He's so crazy. I love him.
Yeah. Well, so outfield, definitely something to watch. Hopefully, I don't know. The Braves outfield just seems to every year. I feel like
it's just like a revolving door every time.
50 card pickup, and somehow it works. So we're gonna go with it.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It's all fine.
It'll be fine.
Repeat, bitches.
And then, in case you want to vent, you can find us at Braves Ashlyn, Braves Marla, Braves Emily on like everything, and also an episode that's going to come out tomorrow. So, yay! Bye.
We're about to kill y'all with content, bitches.
You're welcome.